By many accounts, Coach, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Tennessee Titans. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Mariota now to throw on first down. He's got his man Sharp complete. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Mariota. And Walker has it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check. 3. 52 is the mic right now.
On the read option, it's Mariota. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49.
52. Root right. 66.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Mike. Drop deep. Taxi.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. A man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. Now a first down carry by Jones. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
1. Three. Light 54.
On 2nd and 9, Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch tight end. 4 down, 4 down. Watch the motion. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Banjo, banjo, banjo.
From the gun, it's Rosen. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. David Johnson here on the catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Balazs. Tackled there by Alex Anzalone.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run here with Balazs, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
Watch the motion, watch the motion. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Let's go, D. Let's go, Mike 50, Mike 50. Ready?
From midfield now, here's Rosen. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Geno Atkins make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Why wasn't he peeled off and blocked? That they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Safety's creeping.
No, come on, man. Know your
And prior to
fucking
this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call.
Know your goddamn
and that's their
playbook.
second charge
Jesus
timeout here in
Christ.
this first quarter. They're
That's
down to
what I get
1
for
remaining.
fucking with the audibles.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
He's coming. Double up, double up.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. He finds an opening past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He's got this complete to Ryan Switzer. And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Mariota now from the 50. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go, defense. Hey, here we go. Watch the safety creep. Check, check. Lucky. General, West. No, check that. We want Mike 52 right here. One. You don't know no better. Rush in.
On the read option, it's Mariota.
Are you fucking
And
kidding
he'll
me?
lose yardage here, back at the 41.
Are you fucking
It's a
kidding me?
loss of 4 on the first down play.
Get the
I don't think there's
fuck
any
out
doubt
of
that if
here,
it's
man.
me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play
Unfucking
because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the
Wow,
QB,
that's crazy.
they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they
That's
got it there on the
absolutely
option play for a
crazy.
loss.
He's coming. We got double up. Where are they, team? One. Get him. One. Crunch.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mariota. He'll get this one to Switzer. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Mariota going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
One.
On 1st down, it's Jones. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Timmy Jernigan, the Florida State man, in on the stop.
Early down stuff should put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
What are
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And
This is
he'll get
crazy.
4 there, down to about the
Absolute
12-yard
shit.
line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
fucking crazy?
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Switch gears.
To throw, Mariota. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Now Jones. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Slam, slam, slam.
Now a carry
Come
for
on,
the
that's
shifty
fucking
Dion Lewis.
retarded.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Bro,
The
how would
second
that
down
guy
play not
react
much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
How would that guy react like that? That's fucking nuts.
The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? Throwing, Mariota.
Whoa! Oh my
End zone, but it's incomplete. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Touchdown.
So on 4th down, here's the Tennessee field goal unit led by Ryan Suckup. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative. I was. Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So
well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And the return will stop right around the 25.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Following the interception here, Mariota.
God, throw the ball away. Throw the ball away.
He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring.
Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And this one will be returned to right around the 48-yard line. Stills the intended target.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Get wide, get wide. Hey, check 24, check 24. One.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
Bro, this is insane.
Devon
What the
Godcho up to
fuck
make
is
the
going
tackle.
on?
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way.
Why the fuck is his
I think
penetration
doubling
so
him
insane?
has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
One. Check the outreach. Check the backer.
On 2nd and 9, Mariota. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
That's good for the Titans. First down.
Shoot.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Come on, where is it?
One.
On the read option, it's Mariota. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. Pressure comes and down goes Rosen. Geno Atkins in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's Rosen. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Forgot what he ran out of this.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Mariota escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Switch! Switch! One! Three! SOS! Take 4! One!
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Just hand the ball off now.
Delay of game penalty. Ships them back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10.
Why do I have the inside zone here?
After the penalty, it's Jones. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Returnable for Grant. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. A first update now out of Jacksonville. And the early going, it's the Texans out in front. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one.
3. I hope he just gets 3 here. I'm doing 3. I've played terrible in offense. This is crazy. This game would be over right now.
Throwing now, Rosen on first down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I remember. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He was looking that time for Stills. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes our score 17-0. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
This really would be embarrassing right now.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
I wonder actually now if he'll go deep.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. The end result, 21 yards.
Without any regard.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
From just shy of midfield, Rosen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Rosen.
Oh my God, I had it. I could have used that too.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Rosen. He's going to take a shot.
Come on, safety.
He's got it.
Where's the safety?
Dolphins. Albert Wilson.
That's embarrassing.
His 3rd touchdown now on the
That's
year.
embarrassing.
And the
Where's
Dolphins
the
are able to
safety?
draw a bit closer. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Mariota on 1st down. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. It's a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down.
64, weak. Watch Mike. Coming, baby, I'm coming, baby.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Let's go 96.
And now look at him go. Past the 20. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yeah, he's running iPhone close still.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
And the Dolphins 1st down.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
I'm tempted. I don't even really want to. I'll run match right.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Now Rosen going deep here for Stills.
Wow.
This is caught.
That's
And he will
crazy.
take it in for a Dolphins
That actually
touchdown.
was a touchdown.
Kenny Stills, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to cut into
How
this
did
lead.
Gaines get burned on that?
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting.
I thought cover 3 match was the right way to play to prevent the 4 verts. I thought cover 3 match was the right way to play to stop the 4 verts.
Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
I thought cover 3 match was the right way to play to stop 4 to deal with 4 verticals potentially. Jesus Christ, and he just gets beat on a fade.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you?
Come on,
because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
Really looking for disruption on both sides right now.
This is
Now
fucking crazy. You can't even run a simple drag. I gotta hold the ball for 3 seconds so he can get across the field on a drag. It's fucking insane.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. One. Coming for you, son. I'm coming. Protein spell. 52. Watch the screen. Pass. Hey, Mike. 3. 1. You got blocked.
Mariota now. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Raekwon McMillan in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
I just can't believe that fade went for a touchdown. I mean, really?
Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long.
Tight dog. One. Mike 5-2. Hey, check.
From the gun, Mariota. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Is to prevent fucking big plays. The only way he can win this game is by big plays.
Terrific return there.
And
27
playing the
yards
defense that I
all
think
told.
prevents
And
big
it'll be
plays.
Dolphin football.
And I get to, the second play gets a big play? What the fuck, man? I wasn't even pressing.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball to cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Then they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Rosen will throw.
Nowhere
to escape, and he goes down. Harold Landry in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Rosen looking to throw. And he's going to go down again. Geno Atkins in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
I'd be winning by 30.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
From the 29, Mariota. Open man is Switzer, complete. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Mariota now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10.
Where are they, team? 52. Mike 52. All day. All day. Jim. One.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass
I
option.
wanted to
And
slide.
he can't find
I
a
wanted to
receiver,
slide.
and he's brought down.
That's crazy. I just
No
wanted to
doubt
slide.
that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've
Wow,
always got
just
to be
wanted to
aware
slide.
that he can take off
That's crazy.
and make a
I
big
just
play with
wanted
his
to
legs.
slide.
How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Hey, alert 3.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
Let's put him on the buses. 3. Check 99. Check 99. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. He's going to fire one deep. This is caught at the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
Mariota outright, he gets this one to Switzer.
Yeah, that animation where he just
Completion
got
good for
stuck
3, and it's 2nd
in
down.
DB.
I think a lot of people
Should've
ask the
been
same
a
question all the
touchdown.
time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Check safety. Where are they, team? Hey, Mike 52.
To throw is Mariota.
Do you see what he did? Do you see what Switzer did again? Did you see what Switzer did again? What kind of a route was that?
5th sack of the season.
What kind of a route
sacks
was
that they've
that?
absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's
There
just
was no
face it.
safety in the middle
This
of the
offensive
field,
line
but he ran,
flat out
the
cannot handle
route
this
he
pass rush.
ran
It's been
was
demonstrated
like,
time and time again.
what?
And Suckup will put
The
this one
route he
right through.
ran was like,
And that will
what?
stretch
What
the
the
lead
fuck are
up
you
to
doing?
13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now
Yeah, the route
anything
he
helps
ran
trying to
was
salt
like,
this
I
one
don't know
away
what
in
the
the
hell
4th.
he was
Without
doing.
a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final
Oh,
nail
wow.
to finish
This
this thing off.
offense,
But they still
offensively,
ate
this
up
has been
time, got
probably,
points. So
I probably
while it's
can't
not mission
play worse.
accomplished, it's darn close.
Offensively, I probably can't play worse.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Play action here with Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Here's Rosen. And that is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Let's go. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Watch the flag. One.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Mariota now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. A quick throw caught by Sharp. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tajay Sharp, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Extra point try now for Suckup. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. Now it's Ryan Suckup on.
I'm serious.
After the touchdown to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Rosen. On the right side, open is Gesicki. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they got themselves a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And now it's Rosen looking. Now a short one to Gesicki. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Johnson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And this is caught. It's Parker. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rosen, he gets this one to Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. Rosen in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now it's Rosen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Throwing again, it's Rosen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I can't believe I was able to pick that. That's crazy. I was like 5 yards, 10 yards in front of that throw. That's insane. I don't know why we have to pause that. I mean, what? My guy didn't, the guy that I was supposed to be covering didn't go out for a pass. I can play a robber. If he doesn't go out for a pass, I can rob. What's the deal? Yeah. I am playing that assignment. The guy that I was covering stayed into block. The guy that I was covering stayed in the block. I had the back.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time.
I mean, the real thing you should be talking about is the ball trajectory. There's no way that a pass 10 yards over my head I should be able to pick it.
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
I can't help but
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense.
Kill, 132 fighter.
They'll go again to Jones. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
But yeah, that was the fault there was not that I didn't play my assignment. It was that I was able
Just 2
to
minutes
gain a lot
remaining
of
here in the
interception
fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Behind me. That was the crazy part.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, here's Jones. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, and even on that play, I mean, I'll go back and look at the highlight if they show it to me. But even on that play, I didn't use Byard and run around like a maniac. At least I don't think I did.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
It's a loss of a yard.
We'll see what the highlight shows. But I mean, it's just out of it. You kept the back in. If you keep the back in, I turn into a robber. Yeah, if you keep the back in, I turn into a robber. If you send him out in
the
the pattern,
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Tennessee, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Miami, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So we'll see what I do here. Let's see what I do. So, yeah, it's basically I'm using Byard. It's a zero blitz. I've got the halfback. He keeps the halfback in the block. It's not even a check release. It's just straight up, I'm blocking the halfback. Which is funny because it looks like actually he doesn't really even need to. I mean, he blocked the tight end and the halfback, and he really didn't need to. I mean, you can see how the other safety, who's supposed to be on the tight end, he becomes a robber too. We both just rob. I'm literally doing exactly what the CP. I'm literally doing exactly what the opposite CPU does. I come in, and now I see he's not rushing, and I rob. Now, what you should really be angry about is the fact that I'm able to intercept a ball that's 5 yards over my head, the target of which is probably, I don't know. But sir, there's no assignment problem with this. I mean, there's no assignment problem with this. He keeps that, and this. The other thing about this is that from Nathaniel's point of view, like max protecting here doesn't make any sense. I mean, you don't need to max protect. If you use the tight end, you've got 6 on 6. If you use the tight end, you've got 6 on 6. You don't need to protect the back. You don't need to have a 7-man protection here. You don't need a 7-man protection here. I mean, that's his fault, though. That's not my fault. It's not his fault in that I don't think the game should have allowed me to pick this pass. But there's no way. I mean, that's not a case of not playing your assignment at all. It's not a case of not playing your assignment at all. It's just not. What was this? Oh, yeah. This is when he actually, he brought this player in closer to the line of scrimmage, I guess because he was anticipating inside zone. And so that's when I hit the screen. And I almost didn't score on that. That's crazy. And you want to talk about game ridiculousness? How about the fact that he bites on that? He takes two steps in towards the run and is actually able to get out to this screen pass and almost tackle me. That's crazy. I got sacked way too many times in this game, though. Where's the Geno? I mean, this Geno Atkins. I mean, do you think that trade was worth it? Do you think that trade was worth it? What happened here? Geno Atkins is in his first game as a Titan, 5 sacks. Do you think that game was worth it? In this, he actually played man here. I was anticipating some sort of a blitz, and he actually just played man. And his linebackers are really fast. He was able to stay all the way with Switzer all the way down the field. I knew I didn't have anything here. I didn't want to take a risk. I knew I didn't have anything. I mean, and you want to talk about playing an assignment? What are you doing here? I mean, what even is this? I mean, what kind of nonsense is this? Oh, and this pass, this was crazy. That's crazy. This was just, yeah, this was the fade. This was the slot fade. Wow. And I just played cover 3 match because I didn't want to get burnt by 4 verticals. But I got burnt anyway. Wow. Philip Gaines. I mean, that's it. You know, this is a good thing because this is a learning experience for me. Is that you can't play, you got to watch out for this play if you're playing match. See, in reality, why, if you're playing cover 3 match, why would your outside DBs sit down on a 5-yard hitch, on a 5-yard curl, or 5-yard hitch? Why would your DBs come down on this? I don't understand why they do that. It's a nice throw, though. And this play, this was the only explosive run play I allowed all game, and I was scared of this because I had basically set up my defense to take away the halfback lead dive, which was his primary play from I-form close. But I knew that the setup to take away that play left me open for stretch. And so when he ran stretch, I was basically like, "Oh Jesus, what am I gonna do here?" Because I can't hit the front side B gap, because then the edge will just be completely sealed off. But I was lucky here. I was lucky, honestly, that this didn't go for a 75-yard touchdown. Although I guess he got a 46-yard touchdown right after that. So. Whatever. What was this play? Oh, this was the PA read. This was the PA read, and I thought my deep safety would handle this. Yeah, I thought the deep safety would handle this. I was very surprised that they gave this up. I was very surprised that this ended up being a touchdown. I guess maybe if my guys had better zone ratings, this would be taken away, but I don't know. This is Vaccaro back here, right? Oh, this is Cruikshank. Yeah. I was surprised that that defense didn't take that away. Oh yeah, I just had massive turnovers. I don't know what Kenny Vaccaro did here. I guess he just got this animation because he ran into the lineman. So he ran into the lineman right there, I guess? I don't know. I actually thought he was going to run on this play. Yeah. What was this? Oh, that was before the half. I sacked him a lot, too. Yeah, this is that deep crosser play he likes. Yeah, where there's just two guys on a route and the crosser from the left gets behind every zone. Yeah, but the secret is that he doesn't get behind him if he's pressing. No, if he's pressing, that actually, yeah, pressing the corners actually works in this instance. Yeah, and he wasn't able to wait any longer because he was going to get sacked. That's just Mariota fumble. Mariota fumble. He was just in straight up cover 3 here. And I was running the 94 wide. I guess I had Rieger. Maybe. Maybe I had Rieger. And again, there's nothing there. I mean, I guess you could hit Jones. I could have hit Jones. That's true, I could have hit Jones, but I was trying to throw that ball away. But I was trying to throw the ball away too late. You know, I should have thrown it away or done something with it before then. It's my fault. This was the play. So, I know this, another thing from scouting. Nathaniel runs flanker drive from strong close. He runs flanker drive. That's his number 1 pass from strong close. So, I didn't exactly bait him, but I knew he was going to do this. Yeah, I knew he was going to do this. So I picked up the drag a little bit, and then what I did was I took the drag until I thought that he would be kind of picked up by the flat defender. Like he would, at this point in time, I feel like he'll run into the flat defender. So then I just strafed back to the dig at that point. And because of the ball trajectory, again, they allowed me to pick the ball off. So, but I mean, I think I played that perfectly. Third and 2, 16-yard run. Wow. This was probably my only good run of the game. And again, I mean, I bet if you go into these passes, you'll just see that, you know, 3rd and 7. And there's something about, like, Nathaniel, I'm telling you right now, with Nathaniel, he wants to throw it to that halfback. I know he wants to throw it to the halfback. See, there is a throw here, and where the throw is this guy. This player right here. On 3rd and 7, the throw is him right now. And you rack it up. But I don't think Nathaniel could. I would say that I don't think Nathaniel can identify that. I mean, you have to be a really, really seasoned passer to identify this. Yeah, I fumbled again. This was crazy. I think I was just running hitch seam here. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why I ran hitch seam. He looks like he's in a cloud coverage. So honestly, hitch seam is not that bad of a call, but I mean, look at the zones. The zones play terrifically. I mean, I had nothing. I had nothing. You know, I had nothing. I honestly should have just thrown the ball away because he also put a spy. There's nothing here. There's absolutely, and I don't know why I kept Jones in. I think I was afraid of a blitz off the left, but I mean, I had nothing. There was nothing. What was this? Oh yeah, he almost usered that one. Almost got it. Almost got it, but not quite. Where's the big long Rieger screen for a touchdown? Oh, they're not going to show me that one. Okay. Let's take a look at the final team stats. 334 of offense. Not a particularly strong performance. Not a strong performance on offense, though. Not a strong performance. Lots of mistakes. Only 13 first downs. That's low for me. 2 turnovers. Don't like to see that. Not great on third down. Not great on third down. So unfortunate. Two field goals is too many field goals in the red zone. That's too many. Wow, I had a perfect passer rating, even though I got sacked 5 times. Terrible running the football. Terrible running the football. Yeah, bad day running the football. Any drops? No drops. Did not use Walker at all that game. But Nathaniel's interesting. His roster is interesting. His linebackers are very fast. His linebackers are very fast. I guess I could have run other stuff for Walker. Too many sacks. Too many sacks. No TFLs, that's interesting. And I mean, again, do you think this trade was worth it? Yeah, Geno Atkins is worth a 2nd round pick. Geno Atkins is definitely worth a 2nd round pick. Imagine that dudes were actually saying that Geno Atkins, I should have given a 2nd for Geno Atkins. A 2nd. For Geno Atkins. Dude had 5 sacks in 1 game. Oh my gosh. 2nd round pick. That's crazy. And also the most important stat for me, the most important stat that I thought was going to allow me to win this game comfortably was this right here. 56 rushing yards for Nathaniel, who lives on the ground. Lives on the ground. You know, 56 rushing yards. And, I mean, look at that. -1 run for Gus Edwards. I mean, you can't do better than that. You can't do better than that. You know, I just also want to see one more highlight. Would they show... Okay, they wouldn't show me the blast, right? Yeah. This 1 yard run. Yeah, he ran halfback blast. Just want to see that. Alright. This was a nice play. I think, did he run slot outs? Was this slot outs here? Oh no, this wasn't slot outs. What is this play? What? There's some hot routes here. I don't recognize this play. This looks like flood. This looks like it would have been flood. I don't know. Verticals? I don't know what this is. On to Packers. I'm telling you, man, if anybody's watching this or will watch this, scout your opponents if you can. Trust me. Scout your upcoming opponents if you can. It makes a huge difference. Huge difference. I played terribly on offense that game and won comfortably. Pretty much exclusively due to scouting.